But he's starting to turn it. You're starting to see Virtus score, what, 6 in 4? Is it 4 in 6 or something like that? Virtus is starting to get the cook rolling.
Still not
he's starting to tick her out. No, I'm not saying he's not a £116 million player. Not a chance, bro. But
he's showing that he's 40 million. Yeah.
He's showing signs that he's getting to grips with the league.
Yeah. And he's showing that he's better.
Can I just do a disclaimer here? I'm not into the little snidey remarks that Roger. I can hear Roger making, you know, for the Liverpool players because he's Man United and Liverpool thing. Roger takes it to the extreme. You understand? I'm just saying. I just wanted to put it out there. You understand? Because I can hear the little snides. You know, he's showing he's a £40 million player.
Affinity Xtra. Be extra.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are personal and do not necessarily represent the views of Affinity Xtra.
Yeah. Listen, guys, this is not a rave. This is a watch on the RVM show alongside Anthony Young. You might think, yo, we were a bunch of ravers by the time we finish off this show anyway. So, yeah, we got the Prem to talk about today. Still, yeah, we've got European football looking at the next round of the knockout stages now. We're happening in Europe, so we're going to have a whisk into that still, yeah. And we got an honourable mention, bigging up to the greatest contributors. Sometimes everybody looks at Africa. We look at Africa of the contributor towards the European teams, but we also forget there's some beyond honourable mentions from
the greatest providers of world football.
Players.
Yeah.
Ballon d'Or footballers.
Tell them, bro.
Yeah. So we have to big up the and you're not talking about millions of black people in these countries. We'll check it out and find there's only a couple 100,000, and you got higher quality ballers coming out of the Caribbean, coming out the 100 meters versus the continent of the homeland. You know what I'm saying? So listen, we'll get into that, people. So yeah, you know what? We love Africa, but we're just making people know we're the best. But listen, we're from the Caribbean. They just know we're the fastest and we're the best, man. You know what I mean? We've been finely tuned and highly tuned up due to adverse circumstances, so we become the most superior. You cool with that? Yeah, man. So, right. So let's kick this off. So from the last time we had a show with Anthony, we had a look. We talked about Premiership tour, Man United. They're doing the usual clap up business, of the big boys. But if the key thing for me for Man United,
the man says the usual. The usual, so that means he does it on a regular basis. Now, let's talk the thing, bro. If you're going to start running up your mouth, he's got one victory at the Emirates for the first time in, 6 years? But it's usual. I mean, it's not my team. I finished 14th last season. That's all I've got to say.
Wow. Okay, well, anyway, we're back. Anyway, Fulham was going to be potential problem. Let's be real. We beat top teams, play good, and then we go because we played good against you guys, even though you beat us when we was at home, and we couldn't. I'm saying, and we couldn't get it done against the other clubs. We lose to Leicester at home, Everton at home. Leicester, Everton
10 men.
Yeah, exactly.
10 men Everton. You lost.
There's an ex-Leicester player who scored against us as well. So for me, yeah, Man United, can we do it against these teams? For me, as a Man United fan, I was obviously happy with the result. I felt like Sesko was unlucky not scoring with his first touch to make it 3-0. Yeah. That could have just checked. That would have done. Yeah. So unlucky with that. But the big issue is the centre of the park. Once Casemiro, who's doing his he's just doing it, yeah.
He's just playing to get in the World Cup squad. Bro.
Yeah. That's
doing
more
it for Ange, doing it for Carlo.
Yeah. You got to don't have nothing to worry about Uruguay squad because they got as much depth as a piece of paper. You know what I mean? But it'll be him and Bentenko. You know what I mean for Uruguay.
If he gets fit.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he's injured.
Yeah. But
they got Valverde. They got a great McKendall. On paper, when you think about that, not the most technically gifted as in going forward, but with Valverde, that three there. That's you're not supposed to get past that,
You gotta take Valverde and Bentenko.
Yeah, them two sitting with Valverde, and he's up and down.
Valverde's a beast, man.
Bro, I think he goes under the radar a 100%. Lot in world football because they don't really talk about Valverde. I think he's going to be one of those players that you.
It'd be like Zanetti, in it.
Yeah.
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 Because Zanetti's a baller, you know. Yeah, so
Plays those various
yeah,
positions. Can play right back, from right midfield. Can
Yeah.
play centre mid. Can do it all. Yeah. Yeah.
I
think that's a great shout, Roger, to be fair.
Yeah,
To
man.
be fair, 100%.
Yeah, and I think when you look at Zanetti, you know when you played Pro Evo back in the day.
You always had him on the team.
Zanetti.
He was the first name on the team sheet. Even though R9 was there, you had to check for Zanetti.
Zanetti,
Yeah, 100%, bro.
And you know Zanetti's got the strength to go up and down, up and down,
all day long. All
And
day long.
so Zanetti
Don't make footballers like that really much today. Nowadays.
Valverde is a throwback of Zanetti.
Yeah, 100%.
So
he's got a career and he can shoot as well. Very good player.
Yeah, Zanetti was alright at that as well. Yeah. Don't leave
He was
him
a
on the edge
lot
of the box.
better than people gave him because everybody thought his latter days was right back. But when he first bust onto the scene, I remember he was right side midfield. And he was up and he was very technical, very good player, very strong in the tackle. Very tenacious.
I know a strange one. We're talking about quality fullbacks. Did you rate Dennis Irwin?
Man United, Dennis Irwin.
Yeah. He was very underrated. I'm saying he's very underrated, and
he was a lot better. I think Dennis Irwin would have suited this day football now.
Yeah.
Because he was good. He was good defensively.
Yeah.
But at them times, defenders weren't really great going forward.
Yeah, and he was good. He
had a good left.
And he could take free kicks, man.
Free kicks, could take a penalty.
Yeah.
You know, Dennis Irwin. And he could defend.
Yeah.
So, but I think he was a bit
Wrong
too
era.
early for his time, kind of thing.
But he's a baller.
Yeah, he's a very good player. Very good player, Dennis Irwin. Very good player.
Absolute baller.
Very good player.
So he was before his time. He was 100% man. But now we're going to the Prem. So obviously looking at the league itself.
I tell you what, as I said, just before the show, as I said, 7-8 days of football is a long time, fam.
Yeah.
Because this time last week, when we came and done the show last week, Arsenal just lost. Villa had won, Man City had won.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing you saying, Rog, there's teams playing, the top three, like Champions League's finished, it's just written off. They're guaranteed, virtually. 90% they were guaranteed. When you look at the table now, Man United, 5 points behind the Villa. You understand? 5 points behind the Villa, so that means they're 6 points behind Man City.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So if that's the case, round there,
bro.
Listen, Man City, Villa, Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool, Newcastle, it's them. That there is they're playing for second down.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I say that confidently. I'm not saying Arsenal are going to win the league, but I'm just saying the way it looks like now. But for second
one
place
week
down.
this weekend, Man United beating Fulham, Arsenal doing what they have to do against Leeds. Not beat Leeds, just murderation Leeds. You got
we have to send a statement. Bro. It's a statement victory, not just the 4-0.
Yeah.
The statement came from the clean sheet. Yeah, Leeds, I don't remember how many chances Leeds had on target. It wasn't many.
I think they had an early flutter. And then,
that was the statement. Then the statement was scoring goals that weren't from couple of set pieces. We scored, obviously, we do the natural set pieces. And we scored, Glocker scored. And we did it. None of Madueke had a great game. Saka was rested. Everything was calm.
What's the score with Eze?
Not doing enough. That's it. That's what's going on with Eze. 100%. I'm not going to make no excuses. He's my boy. As you know.
No. You love Eze, man.
It hurts when I see on this. But I'm honest, bro. You know me, and I have to go with it. He's not doing enough. I don't know if what Arteta's told him or, and I don't, from where my Arteta's coming out lately, and he's saying like he's not telling players to play with handbrakes. He's not telling players to do that. That's just their natural mechanics. And I said this before we signed him. Ebbs, if you're thinking you can float around like he did at Selhurst Park, don't join my club.
Yeah.
Don't join my club, brother, because we know the story and everybody bought into the story. You understand? So you've come back with a lot of hype. Listen, Eberechi Eze got bought for more money than Glocker. Let's talk the thing. Let's talk it as it is. Everybody talk, Glocker is a flop. Well, if Glocker is a flop, what does that make Eberechi Eze? Because take away the Tottenham 3 goals and a couple of assists. But I know he can do a lot more than he's doing. He played against Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea didn't really do much, but that should have benefited him.
Yeah.
Because he could have took the game by the scruff of the neck and done what he's supposed to be doing, but he didn't. And where they're going, if you don't cement yourself in there, and also I think as well, if I'm being honest, Ebbs, right about now, I don't see you going to the World Cup.
Yeah.
Being honest, I don't see you going to the World Cup, fam.
You can't even go to get him with Nigeria either.
You know what I mean? So, bro, whatever you need to do, bro, you need to get on it. You need to get on it, bro, because you're not doing enough in the games. You're the number 10, bro. You wear a 10 for a reason. You was bought for a reason. Do what you need to do, fam. Ball off. You need to be balling off, fam.
Yeah, man. Bins, top bins.
You need to be balling off, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't. You played against that little idiot team in Europe. You didn't do nothing. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You know.
Yeah, man. But either way, Arsenal's got options. Havertz.
Yeah, we got options.
Or
we got
have nuts
options.
according. But he's Havertz in it.
Killer Kai, bruv. Killer Kai, have manners.
Okay.
Killer Kai. Especially to Chelsea, anyway.
And Jesus.
We got Jesus.
You
know, doing what he's doing off the bench, and I'm happy for that. I'm happy for him to come off the bench.
Quick question: was he vexed that he started against Man United?
100% vexed.
Should have started Gokers.
100%. 100%.
Different
game. Different game. If Gyökeres starts, because Aaron Maguire is gonna know he's gonna have to pull his finger out. And Martin, man's bullying off Jesus, thumping up man on sideline. And all them things. If you man didn't see that, bro, man's thumping up man on sideline. He couldn't do that against Gyökeres, bro. Nah, bro. They're the things where our tapas just shows me he's a Spanish waiter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He gets them wrong in it because that was the kind of decision
you made
when you dropped. You did it against Aston Villa the season before. Havertz was playing up top. He took Havertz out, put him in midfield, and he put Jesus at the top, and we lost 2-0 at home to Villa, which cost us the league title. So learn from your mistakes, bro.
He's making a mistake where Wenger didn't. You remember when Wenger had Will Todd?
The unsung hero, the fourth musketeer,
this is what I'm saying to you. But he had a role to play, but he weren't starting. He went starting against Man United.
But he knew he'd come off the bench
and bang off.
And if Thierry was injured, he'd start. Or somebody was
Campbell was that as well. Campbell was that like... Is it Campbell? My guy, is it? No, not Campbell. My guy, who's the striker behind? He had Wright. And you had the guy who went to Everton. Oh my!
Kevin Campbell.
Kevin Campbell. Yeah. He was like that. Not a starter.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's not a starter, but you need him in the squad.
George Graham loved him. George Graham absolutely loved Kevin Campbell.
And then Jeff has messed up.
You know
what I'm saying? Jeff has kind of messed up the role with that because the hope that was going to happen.
They wanted him to be a fox in the box, and it just didn't work out.
It didn't work out, man.
He was part of the Invincibles as well.
Well, yeah, man. Yeah, good watching.
I think he got 2 league titles.
Jeez, not bad for 2 games. Yeah. I mean. Yeah, 290 minutes, man. But there's that. But now, here's a question though, bro. Yeah, right. We're around a load of villains in his space. Yeah,
Village Basics massive.
Yeah.
Bottle Job FC, I call them. Yeah. Big up to Sammy and the Village Massive. Darren, Daddy Shaft. Big up on herself. Yeah.
Is Aston Villa? I can't see them being in the top 4 end of the season.
Wow. You saying that? Wow.
You
hearing this, bro? Couple of Man United wins gone
No. I cannot see them, you know.
Man said he can't see Aston Villa
in the top
finishing the top 4. Wow, bro.
Maybe name top 5.
Bro, you're on your own.
Okay, cool.
You're on your own, bro.
Okay, cool.
Explain.
No. I explain as simple as this.
Bro.
Yeah.
Go on.
I think for me, with Aston Villa, they had a slow start. So
we don't know that.
They seem to. Once they have all the players and Morgan firing, they're looking kind of dangerous to cause you guys trouble when you went to there and whatever. And let's be real. That
cause
was
you trouble as well.
Yeah,
well, you just mentioned cause you guys trouble, but didn't it cause you? Didn't it be you?
That's Amrin life. Yeah, you're saying
it's still manager. You manager is backing him now. I don't want to hear no excuses now.
But here. I do think that they need to be watching it hard because I believe Liverpool, Chelsea, and Man United, who are behind them, have the depth to get, because they're in Europe still, and you struggle after Europe, and I watch how they're flexing, and it's like,
Roger starts taking interest in football again now.
I notice how, and the thing is, they have a few players out and whatsoever. I still think that when it gets right at the end, just like what the flop last season, I don't feel like they've got, because Man United, we played rubbish all season.
Sorry to cut you.
And we there.
Sorry to cut you. Once the shock of what your statement,
and
now that you've listened, I can hear half of what you're saying.
Yeah, go on.
Because what basically saying is, because still 14 games to go.
Yeah,
still got European games.
Yeah.
Injuries can be picked up, which Villa are suffering from it now, about now. They did a bit of business in the transfer. Brought a dog, but I don't understand Villa's transfer policy, bro. I'll be real with you.
It always broke.
Not even the always broke thing, bro, but you got rid of Douglas Luiz, you brought him back. You got rid of Leon Bailey, you brought him back. You got rid of Tammy Abrahams, you brought him back. Were they that big for you, or are they that great ballers? Because, okay, I can understand Douglas Luiz because he was rough at Villa. Because I remember Arsenal wanted to buy him.
Yeah,
Gerrard
you wanted him?
blocked the deal, yeah. I remember it. You know, so
after Xhaka, innit? You wanted him to come in.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And he scored from corners. He scored from corners and stuff. Yeah, that season. Yeah,
I can half understand him with Kamara being out. It makes sense. But couldn't you got someone younger, fresher? You know, couldn't you tried something like that? I just find it recycling.
Yeah.
The recycling is like you're trying to bring back the glory days that they was about. And contributed to kind of thing. So, but going back to what you're saying, I can half understand what you're saying. Like, you feel that Villa will probably get couple more injuries than the kind of throws them over edge. And the consistency they had in the league seems to be stuttering at present. You know, but one thing I will say for Villa, I think the bigger the opposition for them, they rise.
No, if you look at their form is lose, win, draw, lose, win.
Of
late. Because
remember they had the 11 straight wins, bro.
No, they were going.
They had 11 straight wins, give them credit.
Which put them into, and this is what I'm saying to
the league. 33 points straight away.
11
straight wins is 33 points straight away from.
Yeah, that's straight away. Yeah.
33 points is that straight away, and that's why I half hear what you're saying, but I half don't agree in the sense of it just goes to show the first 4 games that Villa didn't apply themselves in. I think they got 4 draws. I think it was something like that. So imagine
that first.
That was 8 points the last day. Give up 8 points there. So say if they took about 6 of them, put that onto their total now, so they'd be what? A point behind Arsenal. Yeah. So you understand what I'm saying? So I get it.
Yeah.
But maybe, I mean...
No, because the thing is, for me,
you know what you're saying.
You know why I got issue? And you know got issue with Villa and Man City, yeah?
We said the same thing about Leicester, though. We said the same thing about Leicester. Leicester going to fall away.
But
Leicester going to do it. I know we said they didn't have Europe. I get it. I get that.
Yeah.
But
I still feel that yes, Villa beat Arsenal at home, but I felt like with Leicester, it's when they went away to Manchester.
Yeah, it's big ones. The ones that you really thought, Man City had tossed them out. I remember that one.
Yeah. And you go, hold on a second, this is something different. This is the period where Villa's meant to show there's something different. They were close enough to Arsenal. Remember that weekend where they were touching you?
No. I don't. But anyway, if you want to exaggerate it, go ahead.
There's a couple weekends where people getting excited about Villa being second.
4 points behind or something like that.
And then it was getting close, and after they beat you, and there's like, yo, Villa's in for the top.
Because they beat City at home, like they did that other season. They beat City and Arsenal at home, and they did the same thing again. And
everybody gets excited.
Obviously, everybody's getting excited. The Villa in the title race. You know, nobody really wanted to say it, but, you know, they really wanted to do it. You know, secretly, you know, they were saying we're in the title race. You know, Anana was giving it all this 1, 2, 3 pockets and that. I remember all that big talk. And then when man slapped him up, boxed him up, roughed him up in front of his gal at the Emirates and says, don't ever do that again. And he okay. And we took the 1, 2, you know, and Jack Grealish came back to the manor and put the in the pocket, and then Thiago and my brethren Keith, you understand? Keith Edwards, you know, came in and took the 1, 2, 3 and put it in his pocket. So you see, that's what happens when you fly. Just be humble.
That's why I do feel that maybe a Man United, Chelsea. Look at Chelsea. Chelsea was 2-0 down, bro, and they came back and win 3-2.
Bruv.
Yeah, you see.
No, that's the team you should be talking about, Chelsea. Because let's talk about Chelsea.
Yeah.
Just to give them a minute.
Yeah, cool.
Chelsea played Arsenal at the bridge. Caicedo got sent off. Chelsea won 1-1. They won 1-1. Those in the title race. What's happened?
Nothing.
What's happened? But nobody talks about. But you see, this is what irate people, and this is why people turn against Arsenal fans, because if Arsenal do something, the whole of the footballing world is on. They've done this, they've done that, blah, blah, blah. Do the same thing that Chelsea have done, but if Arsenal win the league and go on like Liverpool have done this season, what will we called? We've got your little red tops, Butt and Scholes running up mouth, and that. Don't know if you heard me on TalkSport. I had to slap them down and put them in the place. You understand that boring team?
Yeah.
The worst team to win the Prem if we win the Prem. How dare you, Paul Scholes? How dare you?
Nah.
Looking at that last Fergie team what won it. You cheeky git.
I would say worst manager that's ever won the
Sorry?
I would say worst manager that's won the league.
Who? Arteta?
Yeah.
Well, I disagree when you say the worst manager. Why would you say that, man? I mean, he's got 3 second places on the spin. How many managers have done that? How many times has Ali done that?
He's got.
How many times? Answer the question.
No,
How many
to win,
times?
no, to win the league.
No.
To win the league.
Listen,
to win the
just
league.
answer my question, please.
You're just
How
talking
many
about
times
losers.
has Ali
I'm comparing to Wenger, Mourinho.
Don't worry.
That's what I'm comparing to people that actually won the league.
Bruv, you got to win the league and then you
Exactly.
you got to win it first. You can't compare man to Jawing.
Yeah.
How can you compare Arteta to Jawing?
That's what I'm saying to you. If he wins the league, he won't be the best he's won the league.
No, he wouldn't be the best, but he wouldn't be the worst manager. Like he just says the word. I'm cheeky, bruv. You Man United geeks, I'm getting a bit bright round here.
Listen,
getting a bit bright round here, bro.
Listen.
You know what I mean?
But looking at the table though, but now Liverpool now, honest like we trust. Yeah?
I'm still fuming at the little comment you just made just a minute ago. You're lucky I walk in Christchurch because we'll be outside now taking it on road and that. Swear down, bro. That's a disrespect.
No, he's going to win the league. Arteta's going to win the league.
He's the worst manager. I'm not having none of that.
Mark my
what
words.
Makes him worse
Arteta,
all right then.
Arteta is going to win the league.
What makes Arteta?
Arteta's going to win the league.
What makes Arteta worse than Ali Slot then? There you go. So have manners. That's all I got to say. Have manners.
I served the answer there. I said one of the worst.
No, whoa. You got to be in it to win it. You can't knock the man, and he's done what he's done. If he wins the league, he's won the league. Fair play to him. You can't say it's one of the worst because consistency, 38 games, and his team's won the league. You can't say he's one of the worst managers to win the league, bro. Can't say that. That's consistency, bro. That's the most consistent competition out of all of them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's not like a 12 games, you won the Champions. Oh, he's the greatest manager. Like Roberto Di Matteo. You know what I mean? I mean, he won like 2. He was in charge for the semi-final, then won the final. Then he got the Chelsea job, and then he got sacked about 5 games later.
And they found out what it was, man. But going back to honest life.
But going back to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Bruv, I'm telling you this now.
Are they going to put it together?
I think they are.
Okay.
I think they're gonna go on
People
a surge.
People don't fancy them, you know.
No, they don't. But you see, this is what happens because everybody focuses on Man City, especially Arsenal. Everybody knows he focuses.
What's Liverpool versus Man City next game?
Yeah, but because Liverpool fell off so dramatically so early, he's under like internal pressure in it after Liverpool public. They're on him. I bet you don't go out to Liverpool at night again. You know, they're on him, fam. So he's under pressure there. But he's starting to turn it. You're starting to see Virtus score, 6 in 4? Is it 4 in 6 or something like that?
Yeah.
Virtus is starting to get the cook rolling. He's starting to tick her out. No, I'm not saying he's not a £116 million player. Not a chance, bro. But
he's showing that he's 40 million.
He's showing signs that
he's showing that
he's getting to grips with the league.
Yeah. And he's showing that he's better
Can I
than
just
him.
do a disclaimer here? I'm not into the little snidey remarks that Roger. I can hear Roger making, you know, for the Liverpool players because he's Man United and Liverpool thing. Roger takes it to the extreme. You understand? I'm just saying. I just wanted to put it out there. You understand? Because I can hear the little snides. You know, he's showing he's a £40 million player. You just leave yourself open to shut up. You're lucky I'm not a Liverpool fan because I'll be up here just
Listen.
shooting you with the cheek.
Him and Xavi,
You're the cheek of you lot, bro.
Are
You're
the same,
the
man.
cheek, bro.
But anyway, go on, Kat.
The cheek. So I just think that, and he's building a formidable partnership with Ekatike. You know what I mean? So, you know, and if they can get, I don't know how long Isak's out, and if you can get
Starboy Isak.
if up and running, I think Liverpool needs to sort out the defence because they need Dominic Szoboszlai in the midfield, not at right back. You know, don't need him at right back. But I think Liverpool will get top 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I actually
That's a
think...
big shout that is up because
And you know what would be scary for the Champions League?
Go
on. Because they're on about, because we've got so many clubs promoted,
Yeah,
it
there's
might
gonna
be
be-
top 5. Again,
I
this
think
season.
it will be.
Yeah.
I think it will be because
so
the way was England are so far in front because of 5 out of the 6 have come through.
And this is why I go, and this is how I see it right
That's why
now.
you hope
And I
you
know
can
I'm going to get
sneak
shot.
in. So you can hope you can sneak in.
Who? Sneaking?
You're like 14.
Yeah, we're fourth.
Brev, let's not get running your man. Oh, we're fourth. We're fourth.
Listen, mate.
We've knocked off the
We're
one. We're just on the 4th.
We're fourth, man. We're fourth, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're holding this position. But listen, you got Arsenal, Man City, you know what I'm saying? And you got Aston Villa, Manchester United, and Chelsea right now. I think Liverpool will
Where's
sneak it.
Liverpool? Where's Liverpool?
Liverpool's 6th.
What's the point situation?
39.
Liverpool.
Yeah. Chelsea's 40. Man United's 41. And then you got the gap for Villa.
That's going to be one of those.
And then
it's,
Man
it's,
City.
it's week by week, isn't it?
Yeah, I
It's
know.
week by
I
week
know.
because if you like draw,
Yeah.
and one of them
Yeah,
two, it's all that. It's all that.
All it takes is for Man
Do
City
you
and
not play
Villa.
Liverpool again?
Yeah, we got them at home.
Home.
Yeah. So
That's going to be interesting.
that's
going to be very, very interesting. That's going to be interesting, that is. Marks, H,
Wow,
you need to come
wait
out
for
your
what
show.
round, you know.
H, you need to come round and start. We need to start
comments now
seeing
and
you,
again,
bruv.
you know.
Yeah, I've seen his little
Yeah,
comments
yeah,
and
yeah,
that.
he's-
You know, like that jacket gives a
It's
great.
it's brand management for H. It's brand manager.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I just don't get involved with that
It's brand-
because some of his comments, I just think.
It's brand management. He comes in here when he's got help with Marks and beat me up by myself. You know what I mean?
He's one of those. Only hard in the gang.
Yeah. One of them going was
Hear
there.
that, H? He said you're only hard in the gang. What he's saying is come one-on-one and come and do a show. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
So just
Well,
put it
man,
out
needed
there,
Marks,
brother.
man, and batter me up
Just putting it out there.
after Man
But
United
yeah,
14.
If Man United have got to go,
Yeah.
got to play Liverpool again. You got to play Chelsea. I think you
Yes.
do. At the bridge.
At the bridge, yes.
You got to play Chelsea. Tottenham.
Yes, we've got Tottenham coming up.
There's a lot of dusting out still to go on, bro.
Yeah,
There's still some big dusting out that's going to happen.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't right about now. I don't
Villa's
think-
got Brighton this week. Villa's got Bournemouth.
Yeah, that's tricky.
Yeah, that's true. Away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Villa's got Brighton at home.
Bridget, I'm just
And
going
then
to
they got, then they got Newcastle.
Can I
And
just,
then-
can I just say this?
Yeah, go.
Arsenal play Saturday. We got Sunderland at home. Now, Sunderland not no pushovers, but away from home, they're not the same.
Yeah,
like they
no,
are
no,
at
no.
the stadium alike. So
Then you got-
I'm expecting 3 points, nothing but. That puts me 9 points clear of City, 10 points clear of the Vile. Yeah? So then Sunday comes, Super Sunday, I'm expecting nothing but a Liverpool win. I'm expecting nothing but I'll be very surprised if Man City come out of Anfield with 3 points. Very, very surprised. And then Villa, it's tricky, but Villa can go to Bournemouth and win though. Villa are like that.
You're like that. Yeah.
They're like that.
Yeah.
'Cause like they went to I didn't give them a prayer at Newcastle.
Yeah, no, I know went in and cooked them.
And they cooked them. You know what I mean? So
Something's
you know,
wrong with Newcastle at the moment.
yeah, who cares? Teething club, man. I don't care. You know me at Newcastle. Teething club. So everything they get good.
And I think Man City's got Liverpool, they got Fulham, and then they got Newcastle. Newcastle's going to be a prop. Like,
Where is it at though? Etihad?
Newcastle's, Etihad, yeah.
Well, Newcastle haven't won a game away.
away,
So what do you
yeah.
expect?
This is it. What's Chelsea's next movements? They got Wolverhampton away.
That's not going to be. Wait, away?
Yeah.
Yeah, they should be.
Yeah, you should be away. Chelsea, they got Leeds at home.
Depends what.
And then they got Burnley, and then they got Burnley, and then they got Arsenal.
Chelsea lost at home to Sunderland, bro. So
well, Chelsea's got Arsenal and Villa week after week. So that'll be interesting combo.
They'll be looking to get a point. They'll be looking to get a point in them 2 weekends.
And then Newcastle. So that's good. That's a tough three games for Chelsea.
Well, one thing I will say about Chelsea, when you come in the league game, you don't come with that 3-5-2 rubbish, bruv. You're a 3-2 down. You come with a 5-man midfield. You didn't want to win.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know one there.
You didn't want to win, bro.
But just as we close off this section about the Prem before the Prem, who's going to get relegated? Wolves.
Yeah, I think Wolves.
As much
as they've kind of, they're trying.
Yeah,
you can't knock them for trying.
Yeah.
But I just don't think there's enough in the tank.
They've got better, They got better.
But I think looking at it, Wolves, Burnley,
West. Could you see West Ham?
I can, bro. To be fair,
wow.
But it is. Let me see who else. Leeds are in the pack.
Nottingham.
Tottenham better be minding them. Check Tottenham's next three fixtures, please.
It's got Spurs. Spurs has got Man United away, Newcastle at home.
Again, no gimme.
And then they've got Arsenal at home.
Well, we know that's no points for them there. So they're not looking.
And then they got Fulham away.
They could be in a relegation.
And then they got Crystal Palace clash. And then they come out of that into Liverpool.
They could be in a relegation
and then
fight,
Nottingham.
I'm not saying, listen, before the Tottenham fans want to give me pelters because I'm an Arsenal fan and all that, Raj, tell them I'm honest, I'm just being fair.
Straight 100,
But listening to your fixtures, okay, given your second half performance against Man City, I expect you to pick up a few W's if you play like that for 90 minutes. Yeah, but if you're only playing that for 45, you could be way down the road by then. Because Man City should have been 4-0 up at half time against Tottenham the other day. God knows, I don't know if the transaction of the bribe, but you failed to agree on the sum. I don't know. I don't know what happened at half time, but
mate.
City was lucky to come out there with a point at the end of the game. That's how the turnaround. And all I can remember, Gary Neville said, "This is a charity game. That's how one-sided it was."
I switched it off, bro.
It was a charity game. That's how one-sided it was. It was embarrassing. I'm an Arsenal fan. I says, as an Arsenal fan, this is embarrassing to watch.
And I love my Dutch players, and I seen Xavi look like a amateur, bro.
Second half, I don't know what kind of Amsterdam cuff Thomas Frank gave him, bridging. But yeah, my man just went and came out second half and was going on with some super Xavi business. He was going on like he was playing in the new camp, bro. You understand? Swear down. That's the best Xavi performance in a Tottenham Hotspur shirt. Tottenham fans, you can tell me differently, but for what I'm seeing, great performance. Yeah. Because I'm I got a group, and Xavi Simmons been getting a lot of pelters. My bridging, big up to Nooks. You know what I mean? He's a Tottenham fan, and he gets a lot of stick off certain elements of the group. Especially the Chelsea fan. About Xavi Simmons, that Chelsea think that they got away with.
Even when they got Garnacho, but we don't got
signing a dud and that. And I was saying, nah, you see something in Xavi. There's something, and he's only 22,
And he's trying.
He's 22.
But he's like a veteran because
everybody's seen him. He's played around a lot of big time ballers. And there's a lot of expectation on him. But I'll say this, if he can play like that for 70 minutes every week, Tottenham have got a player there, bro. 100%. 100%. We're not talking about that talk either.
No. This is where it goes. Wait, goes.
I just thought the thing. He was immense, bro. He was immense. But Tottenham, you can't keep doing that to the fans and that, bro. You can't keep putting out that dross and expecting. You know what I mean? You can't do that. It makes Oozing's expensive because he's making money. He's making money. He's making money after this man. He's making money because everybody goes to when Tottenham's losing, they go to the meltdowns he's been having lately. I've been concerned. You know what I mean? Expressions. Choo I've been worried about expressions seriously because some of the meltdowns I've been seeing, bruv.
It's parliamentary.
I want him out to now.
But he's losing it, man. He's losing it.
But big up to all the clubs over the weekend. In all your fixtures, Man United, Roger, hope your team. The best team wins on the day and all that. You know what I mean? We don't wish no badness. But before we go off the thing, I just want to put a disclaimer out, Robbie from AFTV. Stop thanking Tottenham for their performance against Manchester City. It's their job. It's their job. They didn't do nothing they wasn't supposed to do. They didn't do anything supernatural. They did their job. So stop, but expressions, my brethren, thanks for the support. No, stop that rubbish, brethren. Thanks, my brethren. Shut up, man. What's wrong with you? You're a big friend. Stop beg friend, brother. We're top of league, bro. We don't have to beg friends. Stop that rubbish, fam.
And Uzi was cooking him up the other day, bro. He's cooking it.
Bro, this is what I'm saying to you, bro.
Beating him online,
that's why Robbie needs to stop this rubbish, fam. Stop that. Man says, I'm on loan, you know. He's a Tottenham fan. Tottenham got bruised up the day before, but he's on loan with his brother, cooking Arsenal because they lost to Man United, and you're there saying thanks, Oozing, for getting a point against Man City. Robbie, you're lucky, you know, you're a land and you live.
Listen, man, Robbie made me laugh because them man are cooking. They made t-shirts out of him.
Bro.
Got bigger fish to fry.
Bro.
Yo, man, he's been cooked year after year, bro.
And he's thanking him. He's thanking him. Where was the thanks when Son was clean through? Son was clean through to make it 1-0. Where was the thanks? What did Son do then? I didn't see no thanks then. Go and sit down, man.
Yo,
big friend Robbie. Go sit down.
Yeah, well, we'll see where the derby comes. But listen, all right, guys. So we're gonna have a quick look at the Champions League because it's set up. It's kind of doing what Champions League does. You know what I mean? Anyone who gets excited at this part of the Champions League proves to me that you have never have watched.
See, Roger, I'm going to put a disclaimer here. The problem here is, people. Roger supports Man United. Man United have not been in Europe with the new format of the Champions League. So don't listen to him about if you're excited at this stage because it's the new format. And if you know about the new format, you will be excited at this stage because you see what's popping off. You see what Benfica had to do. Score a goal to get through. Last minute header, bam, the goalkeeper. Stop running guns, bro, because you're hating. No, let me finish now, please. Ashes to Ashes FC are not in Europe. They don't know about this format of Champions League football. So quiet, hold your corner, one game a week, youth.
All right. You heard it first, guys.
Yeah.
We're returning next season to the Champions League.
I'm off, you know. I'm off. Lads, I'm off. I can't do this with him anymore, you know. Three Man United victories and he's going on like this. Yo, fam. He wasn't this gas when Ten Hag was winning trophies, brother.
Listen. All I know is there's hope. I hope if Man United is cause problems. But listen, Champions League, how things look. How things looks is the top 8, as we know, gets through, of which Arsenal's top, won every single game, 23 goals, 4 against.
Glad you know.
You know what I'm saying? Arsenal's done his team. They had to battle the team that was in second and beat them at home.
Yeah,
it was a tough game at first, and when you just broke away.
It was a good game, but I'm not getting too gassed about it because there was no Musiala, the general, and there was no Luis Diaz.
He's back,
and I know Bayern Munich with them 2 players in and all the rest that they got is a different proposition, 100%. So you see when all people talking about Arsenal for Champions League and that, I don't get into that.
And Musiala's got they got the new words coming through as well. That youth,
the 18-year-old up top,
bro, he looks better than Wirtz already, bro. All right.
I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved.
You need to give me some vibes, you know.
No, bro. I'm not getting involved in your answer.
Okay.
I know you don't miss a chance to cook a scouser, bro. I know you don't miss a chance to cook a scouser.
All right. So Liverpool's third, though.
But on the fair, he does look a baller, though. I can't lie.
Yeah. No.
The 18-year-old does look a baller.
And it seemed that Musiala out is giving him a little space to kind of like settle. But you got my youth there from Crystal Palace. At least he's just going on
with stupidness, bro.
Well, and then Diaz, who's the different type of winger, but he's almost a bat, like, bro. But he's left Liverpool and done all right.
The way you got to look at Bayern, though, the way when all them 3 play with Musiala now. But Kane, because Kane's been dropping off a lot, innit?
Yeah.
But like Musiala's back now, he won't be allowed to be doing that.
No,
and that makes it more frightening. So it's got to be more advanced.
You
get what I'm saying? And Bayern can come from all angles, bro. And that's the thing about Bayern. People write off Bayern. I think I would not be surprised if
Bayern Munich's your favourite.
Yeah. For me.
Yeah.
For me, Bayern Munich are the favourites for me. In my eyes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They're the team to beat.
All right.
They're the team to beat.
yeah.
I'm glad
I agree.
that they finished second, so
Yeah.
it's very unlikely that we're going to play them unless we play them in the final.
In the final,
That,
correct.
I'm so
Yeah.
glad about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
100%.
yeah.
100%.
And you got
I fear them more than Barcelona, and you know,
Yeah.
and all that, because
Yeah.
Barcelona can be got.
Yeah.
If you set out right,
High line,
defensively,
yeah, I mean, you
can
can
get
speed,
them.
yeah, you can speed,
you know,
yeah.
and you just got to put 5 on
Listen,
the mouth.
Barca, Gyökeres will kill Barca. To be honest, if you do through balls, that's his thing, you know.
Wow, as long as Odegaard ain't playing, course.
That's your goal. But anyway, Liverpool third. Let's give it props. Third in the Champions League, and Tottenham a fourth. What?
Fourth best team in Europe.
That's why my guy's not.
That's why that says a lot. I take it like from fifth down. You lot need to look at yourselves. If you've allowed Tottenham to finish in the fourth in the Champions League with all the legends, but to be fair though, if you look at Tottenham's fixtures, they didn't really have no big. I think Dortmund was their biggest. That wasn't no real big. We had Bayern Munich.
That PSG away.
And PSG away. Okay, fair.
Yeah.
You know, but bar that apart from PSG, I expect Tottenham to do things.
Yeah. But the thing is like you got Barca underneath them, you got Chelsea underneath them, you got Sporting under the Portuguese Sporting, and then you got Man City scraped in. So you
The
got
big clubs struggled again. Madrid struggled again.
bro. This is what I'm saying to you.
The big clubs struggled
all
again.
the clubs are lined up, you know.
PSG
Real Madrid
struggled again.
Inter, PSG,
Man City got in by
Juve,
the
Atletico
sneak of the
Madrid.
teeth. You know what I
Yo.
mean? All the big teams struggled again, bro. They struggled again.
In this format.
Yeah.
they struggled,
So, you know, it's going to be interesting. Like I says, bro, your team haven't been there, so it's easy for you to run your gums right about now, but it's a different kettle of fish. You ain't got that, you lost to PSV at home, for instance. We're going to play more and get revenge. No, I don't go like that. You got to go to somewhere like Juventus to go. You got to go and go, you know what I mean? It's a different kettle of, and as you've seen, you've got that, the pressure's always on, even down to the last game.
Yeah, man.
And on goals, bro. It's on goals now. The jeopardy of the games, it really means things now. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Me personally, I think it's the best thing that could have happened to the Champions League.
To freshen up.
I think it's been
This
brilliant.
is more goals as well.
It's been brilliant. The teams come out and play. You know, like back in days, you're playing Bayern Munich. You got Bayern home and away.
Yeah.
So you do everything else and you go Bayern, you sit back, try and get a point. Now it's one-off game, bam, you got to go for it.
Crazy.
Because you got to play it on a league format. It's just win the game, you get 3 points. You can't look at who you're playing anymore. You just got to try and get so you can avoid this playoff thing, these games here. Because that's the avoidance. If you're in that, that's when you get sticky, innit?
Yeah.
Get
That's gonna be interesting. I do agree that the thing, but then end of the day, you have got once these teams have to play their games. You got Juventus, Atletico Madrid. I don't bother reading about the Bayern Leverkusen and Borussia Dortmund, but you know, like Real Madrid, Inter, PSG, even Atlanta. You don't really want to go to Atlanta.
Yeah, I don't mind Atlanta now. Lookman's gone to Atletico.
Oh,
so,
true.
You know what I mean?
It's
Allow
Atletico.
that.
It's Atletico.
You
We have to make
avoid
up.
now. You know what I mean? Alvarez and Lookman up top. Ooh,
Whoa.
with Griezmann and that. And Solov.
Whoa. He's sawn off. You know what I mean? Man's like, bro, listen.
He's is like a gun.
Yeah.
Like a gun, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, for real.
He's that tall. He reminds me of the guy who's at Wolves that's gone to Crystal Palace.
Yeah, Strand Larsen.
They're very similar in terms of.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
They're just in the middle. They're basically less flexible versions of Haaland. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. The Scandinavians has produced this.
But they've always had good footballers, bro. If you check it, the Laudrup brothers.
You
know, Henrik Larsson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Brolin, Darling.
Zlatan, Brolin.
Yeah.
Brolin. You know what I mean?
Graverson.
They've had some Martin Darling.
Jensen.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean.
You know, Pedersen from Blackburn, the left footer.
Limpar.
Anders.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They've had Scandinavia brought some football, bro.
What about Jensen?
John Jensen.
Yeah.
Denmark, my Arsenal legend. Scored 1 goal.
Yeah. Bad boy guy, you know. Bad boy.
Bang that curled it.
Yeah. Everybody thought he would ball out after seeing the goal in the European Championship. And they thought, yeah, man.
But we didn't buy him for that, though. We bought him for what he brought. And, and then with Stefan Schwartz as well, big up. Played for Arsenal, came from Fiorentina.
Yeah.
Stefan Schwarz.
Yeah, he's decent still. Yeah. He's decent. So
Scandinavian had some good ballers. Prem. You know what I mean? I could go on. You know me, bro. Pugilist and I know my ball and that.
Yeah. But yeah. So there's that. So Champions League, Bayern Munich, top 3. Who's your top 3 to win it?
My three. Bayern Munich, Arsenal, Barcelona.
Okay.
And it hurts me not to put Real Madrid in there. It really does. But I'm not feeling Madrid this season. Not feeling them at all. I don't like Abelardo, to be honest. I want him to go. I'd love Madrid to come and take our tapas after he wins the league. And
Okay.
I'm joking.
Yeah, I'm thinking, okay, cool. All right.
I'm joking.
But
Before all my Arsenal bridges come on to T, why do you keep having it in for our tapas, bro?
Yeah. Right, let me just set this up because there's an honourable post what we're going to want to go through.
So what Roger said to know, what we're doing is we're gonna look at a small island.
No, it's a country, but seen as an
island, but it's seen as a country. But we're using football terms, a farmer country. Because some of the footballers that have come from this country that have been farmed out to Holland, it's at a serious level. The country that we're talking about is Suriname. Big up all the Surinams. Big up my sister, Revel Loben, model from Suriname. Big up Suriname. You know, they've graced this world with some top ballers. You know what I mean? It's not just about Africa. It's not just about the Caribbean. You understand? We've got some ballers from some countries that, let's be real, you don't really know much about or hear about. You know what I mean? But if you know anything about Holland, you know Holland colonized
Suriname. Yeah.
And all the other colonizers, took all the goods.
Abused people.
Suriname,
rough up the people.
We're blessed with footballers. And Roger's gonna name just a few of the footballers that you all come to know but didn't know where they came from. They came from Suriname.
Yeah.
Hit him, Rog.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him out. I'm gonna show the video. But what I want to do as well, for me, people thought I was Dutch at school. I went to a white school. Yeah, look at his eyes. He said, thought I was Dutch because there's a guy. I was 13 years old, and the Euros came, and this guy called Dreads. Yeah. That was there. Look at that's inspired Anthony to have the hairstyle he has now today. You know what I mean? Was a guy called Ruud Gullit. He was captain, but he would. But
Marley inspired me to do my hair, bro. Not no pagan redoing it. Don't start me, you know. Don't start me, brother. So
it's
Emmanuel Brown and man like that. You understand?
So my friends at school, because obviously they were English and they didn't understand how this guy was passionate for Holland. Yeah. So my friend said to me, the next year when we got back, because obviously that's going into the summer holidays, isn't it? So he pulled me up in September and he goes, Fudge, I thought you was Dutch. That's what I mean. The way you supported Holland. You know what I'm saying? But
so weren't your footballing skills?
You're funny, you're feisty. Don't watch this guy, Anthony.
He wasn't his footballing skills.
Listen, mate.
Hear what he says? I thought you was Dutch. The way you supported. He didn't say the way you played ball. He said the way you support. I'm just saying, bro.
Listen, I was a top header, man. I love Ruud Gullit, man. He's a black man that can header. I know one there still, yeah.
I will put on record, Roger can head the ball still. He can, seriously.
Listen, like a Gullit, man. Yeah.
Trust me, bro.
Bucket.
You know them centre halves he played with you? Anytime to the corner, bro, no matter what part of the pitch Roger's on, he's going up for the corners because he's sniffing.
Yeah, bro.
Sniffing.
I scored
targets every season as a defender? Do you like say, I'm looking 5 goals this season?
To be honest,
do you set yourself targets?
I've scored the other day, and I've scored every season, and I've played centre back for the past since I was about 31.
65 years.
Yeah, 65. So I've been playing in the Christian, like I'm talking about every season I've played. I played up front for about 2 seasons, then I played midfield for about 3-4 seasons, and then I've been centre back since then, and I've scored every season. You know what I'm saying? And that, you know, that's still good at our level to score as a defender. Yeah.
Come on,
and
bro.
when you get to as you get older, you don't go for it. But I used to score. I used to score in open play from centre back position because I would just go in, jump in. But obviously, as you get older, you get wiser. You don't do them things there still. Yeah, but
That's
like
right.
you have to manage that up and down. But either way, you know what I'm saying? Holland had a major part for me to play growing up, looking into Europe. We was told that Europe was racist, and you see this guy with dreads who was captain and won and lifted up before any England captain.
Yeah, he lifted up the European Championships in 1988, I think it was.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, for me and Roger was talking about this the other day off here, the most significant thing that Ruud was that as a Rasta man, well, no, sorry, as a man with dreads, the picture though to see him with the Ballon d'Or, that's probably the second most impactful picture I can remember in football. The first impactful football picture for me, George Weah with the Ballon d'Or, the African king,
man,
King George.
And it was scary for me was 100 years before that, just over 100 years, basically, your generations before you will be enslaved. So we were slaves. Yeah. And within 100 years, you not only come from freedom, you used to being a slave, and then, you know,
to running football,
to doing the business. But listen, let me show this video, and we'll go through the ballers. Because I was amazed.
You can recognise people. You can recognise.
So,
because you're going to see some ballers.
I have no audio. So look, it's Holland versus. They're doing this thing with Holland versus a bit of an AI thing, yeah. But Holland versus Suriname, yeah.
But what's significant in this pitch, in this game here, people, is that Suriname.
So you got Ruud Gullit, yeah.
Suriname are going to have players who naturally birthed were from Suriname. Like the world knows Ruud Gullit played for Holland, but he's from Suriname. He's people of Suriname. So all those footballers who would have come from Suriname, they're going to play in this game here, Suriname. So you're going to see Ruud Gullit for Suriname and so on and so forth. But just look at the players who come from Suriname. That's what we're saying.
Ruud Gullit, 35. Yeah, so I think they try to get the pitch to time, which will be in between generations. Okay. So Gullit would be 35 at this stage. Yeah?
Okay.
So when Gullit was 35 playing at Chelsea, he's captain. Yeah? Okay. Cool with that?
Yeah.
So he's 35. Experience, we would say. You remember my guy? He'll be 35 as well. Menzo in goal. He was always number 2 goalkeeper.
For who?
For Holland. Menzo, man. I remember with my stickers. Yeah, I remember him, man. He never really played. Yeah, they had a goalkeeper ahead of him, but he was. So he was a decent goalkeeper, and he's Suriname. He was, and to be honest, to be a goalkeeper, black, second place. You know what I mean? He got to be half decent. He was decent. Of course. So you got Menzo. He was there, 35, right back. Reisinger,
Michael Reisinger, done baller.
25, he'll be 25 at the time.
AC Milan, Chelsea as well. Did he go to Chelsea? No, Barcelona, sorry. Barcelona, Bogart went Chelsea.
Yeah, man.
So great player.
25, and he was at Barcelona at the time. So you got Ruud Gullit, men's own goals. That's decent team already. Reisinger at the back, yeah?
See him, yeah?
35,
the Don Dudder himself, bro. The Don Dudder himself, Frankie boy. Frank Rijkaard, my general. My geezer, this is my boy. This is the geezer I grew up thinking, bro, I want to be like him, midfield, box to box, can score, can defend.
The Gullit guy.
He was everything.
Rijkaard was the next.
Rijkaard was different level. I think
underrated though. He's totally underrated. The words
out my mouth. Because of Gullit and Van Basten, he looked like the make weight of the deal when it was far from that.
Yeah, man. He was like the side man, side kicking it. You know what I'm saying? But he was more like 100%.
Him and Ruud were best of friends.
Yeah, on it.
Grew up as best of friends.
And you see a little.
So you see there now. You see the pit bull.
Yeah, man.
Edgar.
So they're going with so you got
midfield now.
Winston Bogart will be 27.
Okay.
He was decent,
Decent player again.
Wasn't brilliant.
Money hungry. Went to Barcelona, came to Chelsea. Chelsea couldn't get rid of him. He was at Chelsea for about 7 years, played about 2 games.
Yeah, man.
Couldn't get him off his contract.
Made his wedge. But again, top baller.
Yeah.
Top baller, man.
Very physical. He was built great. He had a great physique.
And bro, at 25...
Wasn't a great footballer, but he had a great physique. I remember he was very athletic.
Yeah. But yeah, he wasn't technically gifted.
He wasn't the best.
But he was there for
I know what you mean, but I know what you mean.
If you got a team like Ruud Gullit, Rijkaard, then people going to say, who's going to be the legs now?
Yeah, of course.
Davids. You got Davids. David's 25.
The pit bull,
listen, man, he's legs for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah.
That left foot, man.
Edgar Davids. See him now? General. Clarence.
People don't realize.
Clarence.
Bro, already that team is already elite level, bro.
Bro, that team, you would not want to face that team in any form of game.
If that team got to the World Cup,
they'd win a World Cup, bro. That team would win a World Cup. That team's on par to win a World Cup. But what I've seen the players there, I want to see the front three now. That's going to be the interesting part for me.
Yeah, man. So you got Seedorf, and when you move on to Aaron Vinta
from
solid baller, you know.
Yeah.
Solid baller.
Unsung hero.
Yeah.
Kind of player.
Solid baller.
Remember him at Lazio, Gazza's bridging.
He'll be the Danny Blind for their team. You know that guy, keep it ticking.
Yeah.
Keep it ticking. You know what I'm saying? But he's a good baller.
Yeah, very good baller.
At Inter as well.
Yeah.
Is that a top?
Inter and Lazio he played for.
Yeah. Top baller. Remember him? Gal Talmont. He was at Benfica.
Yes.
Yeah. He was that winger that was.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah,
him.
but so he's in between that 2 special generation, but he's a baller.
Okay.
So he will be a problem. Not the best player, but he'll be a problem.
See Patrick Kluivert up top. Jimmy Floyd. Yo, jeez, Jimmy Floyd.
26.
Oh, you wouldn't want Jimmy out your breath. Jimmy's got the machine gun foot, bro. Remember when Jimmy lick a ball, you know?
Bro. So you got Jimmy Floyd, you got Hasselbank,
you got
and
Kluivert. Your breath. Scary.
I'm gonna say I don't know why he's manager anyway. Still, yeah. But all right,
colonizer.
Yeah. You have to quit. So, watching that now, bro. Can we find another Caribbean team that you could point? No, you cannot.
No.
I'm not even trying to.
I don't even think if you put all the Caribbeans together,
could beat that team.
To beat that team now. Nah, there's too much. If you used to add up how many international caps in that team there.
For Holland.
No, just
because obviously they were for Holland. Yeah.
Just imagine all them caps, and then imagine all the trophies and honors those players have won.
This is it.
The Caribbean ain't doing that, bro.
Yeah.
Caribbean ain't doing that.
Listen, all I know, bro, is that for me, Suriname have to have an honourable mention. You know what I mean? To say that they
have lucky because they're in the qualifiers.
Yeah, they were lucky, and I think. Again,
they're getting closer though. That's what I know. Yeah. Because there was from once I think with 2 games to go. Yeah. That was top of their group.
Yeah.
But they fell off in the last couple of games. I think.
But the other Dutch place, Karakou, got through.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know why and how.
Yeah, the artisan.
Yeah, messed up, man. You know what I mean? But anyway, sorry, go. But listen, that was an honourable mention, and Surinese people, hit us up, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hit us up, man. Because
follow, subscribe. Listen, because. We
used to celebrate you, man.
We're different, than the other podcasts. We talk about football like everybody else, but we promote melanin.
Yeah, man.
We promote melanin. You understand what I'm saying? Man. Because nobody else is doing that, and we have to talk. We got things that we talk about, and like to debate about on here. And before we go, we got another honourable mention. Bring you in the top, bruv. To the AFCON champions. Big up to Senegal, Sadio Mane and the Senegalese team. Big up in the south. You understand? That's what we're talking. Senegal. That's what we see. So we're saying, you see what we're saying, Suriname? This is what we do. We promote. This is what we're promoting.
We celebrate, bro.
You know what I mean? If any of you wants to send a Suriname top,
yeah, man.
We'll
celebrate.
Mediums.
Yeah.
Me and Roger, we're mediums.
By the way. We look after ourselves.
Send them through. Any top you want us to wear up here, Africans, Nigerians, Mali. We don't worry. We're gonna, when World Cup comes on, you're gonna see what I go on.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna be representing. We're gonna be representing.
Watch along.
We're gonna be representing the black countries who've qualified for the World Cup. So for the Haiti. Gonna try and get a
Carriacou.
Haiti. Don't know about that. But anyway, Carriacou, yeah. We're gonna go. Hopefully Jamaica would have got him as well.
Congo.
Congo.
Well,
DR
they got to fight.
Got to fight Congo, innit? Ghana. They'll be there.
Yeah. Senegal.
And they'll be there.
Yeah.
So,
Ivory Coast.
we've got a few. We got Ivory Coast as well. We've got a few that we can, you know what I mean, keep the hopes up.
Are you celebrating Marco?
Yeah.
Okay,
all of them,
okay.
bruv.
Yeah,
All
okay.
of us, even Salah, to be fair,
Yeah.
the Egyptians, bruv, you know. But when they're coming up against,
Yes.
you know, Oslo, you know, it's just what it is. But at the same time, I want them to do well, bruv, because Africa's Africa, bro. You know what I mean? Africa's Africa. You can't just Africa's Africa, bro. That's why I'm still hurt that they killed off Gaddafi, because Gaddafi was doing a good thing. But you see, the Westerners made us think that Gaddafi was evil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a big. That I was watching a podcast about it the other day, man. It's the interesting of geopolitics, and it's interesting how we talk about, you know, how people dive into these spaces. But one thing we do know, and I have mentioned a number of times about I Show Speed scarily show people, which we barter on about. There's human beings in Africa and they're living nice. You know what I'm saying? There's some great buildings, great places. It's not mud huts.
Great
you know what I'm
agriculture,
saying?
bro.
You know
That's
what
right.
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
When you see these people go, you look at it and you're thinking, bro, I didn't know like Zimbabwe was like that.
Bro,
because it's proper, you know.
Yeah. And this is when they antagonize the area and cause war. It hurts us as a people, because there should be, you know, end of the day, so war destroys. We've seen what's happened in Ukraine, a well-built up area get mashed up by war, cities that, you know, turns a nervous state, but that's happened all over Africa. They build up and then it gets crushed down just because man got the liquor agendas and they want to get cheaper raw materials out of the place. That's our political part for the show, people. But we're here to celebrate the people that look for us. I am going to be reaching out to I'm going to reach out to our, you know, my police friend and everything like that. Yeah, because I want to really get some of these guys in stage. Now we settled down on the show. There's some police things. We've got some of the youngsters in there. I'll check out my youth there still, and see if we can get some youngsters in if they want to talk football, big man football talk and whatever, and talk about, you know, the struggles of the past and how we can move forward, you know what I mean, you know, with what we struggle with in the community. But listen, this is Roger here alongside Anthony Young. You heard it first. Arsenal's going to win the league.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Okay, cool.
I didn't say that. We're in a great position. We're in a great position, bruv. I've been here too. Bruv, I said this to my Man City brethren, Warren, big up myself, big up yourself, Rasta, man. And we was talking about this. And I says, Warren, you're not going to hear from this mouth about we're winning league. I've been 30 games in, 8-point lead, and lost league title. So I ain't gonna be running mouth when there's 14 games to go and there's only 6 points. Nah.
Okay.
We're in a good position, and if we continue to do what we're doing, hopefully we'll
Carabao
get there.
Cup.
See, we got to play. I don't fear none of them. Whoever comes, we're gonna box them up. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
looking
cool.
at
Yeah,
it. I'm looking.
So Carabao Cup. Yeah.
I'm looking at it.
Okay, cool.
We're in the final, so I'm expecting to win.
Cool. Okay, cool.
I'm not gonna go there just for the.
You're not scared of that. You're not scared of that. You're not scared.
Bro, Newcastle, Man City, whoever. Wembley. See you there.
Yeah.
Up for it. Big up my brethren, LV General. We'll be there, brother. All of us there. All Arsenal family. We'll be there. Kitty that ready for Big Head Steve. Man City Steve. Big up yourself.
Listen, we're up and out of here, people, man. Nothing but love. But big up to our Surinamese people, man. This is how we do it, man.
Big up Suriname.
Blessings, man.
Big up all the African country. And big
man.
up Jamaica. Bless.
What's going on, people? I'm DJ H and make sure you check out all the stuff Affinity Xtra's got going on, man. We've got loads of content, loads of things coming out. Make sure you like, share and subscribe to the channel, you know. Listen, don't go anywhere, you know. Make sure you like, share and subscribe. Subscribe is the main thing. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like it and share it with your brethren, yeah?